Hey guys, it's Rominator again, and I'm now going to do my analysis of the game 2 versus mops100. As I said in game 1, he's about 1680 rated, so about 100 elo below me in HD rating. And let's have a look at the map and the civs, shall we? Okay, so this is Nomad start on the map Valley. It has this riverish, it looks like sand, but actually ships can travel over here. And also villagers can walk over here. I initially wanted to place my TC here, but I deleted it and went for this TC, so I had a later TC. About equal TC uptimes, but I should have been a lot earlier than him because I actually had, Chinese. But I actually forgot to send one villager up right away, so I let her build a house. And yeah. He's of course going with the Mongols for the center deer. That's actually quite meta here. I almost ran into his TC, but nothing would have happened because all his villagers aren't there. I didn't know that, so I was careful. I saw him plop down the TC. That's why I deleted mine in the first place. And yeah, I struggle to keep up villager production because, of course, I'm Chinese, so I start with minus 200 food. And yeah, I get a lot of idle time here. Let's see. 9, 8. So with Mongols, he is about half a villager, I think. Behind. No, he's exactly one villager behind. And that's good. I think I've kept the Chinese bonus as good as I can with my extra villagers from start. And let's see how that works out. My plan was to go for early feudal time. I see stone here. That was why I scouted with those sheep and didn't take them under my TC. And also I had the deer close by. And I also wanted to get a gold mine, which I found here. So I had all the resources I needed here. And I knew his TC was here. So I would go and pressure the middle, so he cannot take advantage of the deer too much. And yeah, I see even more deer up here. Bad house by me. I also idled my TC, so now we see he is almost caught up to my villagers. So that was the reason why I didn't have any advantage after this point. However, I will go up feudal a little bit earlier than him. I don't know why that is. Maybe he shouldn't have fished and instead hunted more. I sent this villager up here to build a mill here and to get the sheep back. So now I'm up to feudal and he is still a little bit of food short. He should have of course dropped off and clicked earlier. Now he's clicking. Oh, he actually had 100 food extra, so he could have clicked up at 20 easily. So doing an outpost here, he doesn't see this. This is like super close. Oh my god, I did not know he didn't see this. This is incredible. Okay. Well, the plays. I'm coming from this side because I see, okay, there's not much food I can deny here. However, I still want to place a tower because I thought denying him a good entry to my base would be a nice thing as well. And I go for split tower push. Dedicate 4 villagers to building towers. This is a really safe tower, and of course I will put down another tower just out of his line of sight to deny the wood and gold. However, I don't think I've seen the gold yet. No, I have not seen the gold yet. I just wanted to deny the wood. Taking advantage of the deer up here, and Mops is out of deer. He's not doing anything. He could have moved down here to get more deer. I would have done that with Mongols because it's so important to use your bonuses correctly. And now Mops will go to lumber. And he's idling his army. He has so much army. He could have denied this tower easily, but he did not use the army. So I do not get it. He had a super strong army. I just built my first range, and now my first skirmishers come out. He could have easily killed all those villagers. I would have been forced to drop towers in my own base instead of in his base. And you see that I'm still building towers with those guys. And I see he has a lot of iron. I didn't think he had that much army because he didn't use it, but he had. However, he also got a blacksmith and has no upgrades yet. So let's have a look at his eco. Yeah, he has no food income. No food income whatsoever. And this is his problem. If he went down here, yeah, I could have built towers here as well. But he had his archers to prevent that, and he could have had so much access to more deer. That would have been the play by him. And then he would have had enough food to go for fletching, enough food to go for additional villagers. And yeah, this is really unfortunate for him that he did not make use of, or that he did not play to his strengths here. Another tower out of his line of sight. Defensive tower. I made sure to mostly wall all of the towers. I didn't bother with this one because he already had a counter tower put up. And trying to idle his villagers as much as possible. So we see here that I am in the population. No, exactly the same. He has a bit more army, I have a bit more villagers, and at this iteration I'd rather have villagers because I also have a lot stronger food eco. And I also have all the upgrades and he has none. Because, of course, he has no food to click the upgrades. So that's the big problem. Now he thought he could have eliminated the tower and take gold here, but that was not the case. He only has this small gold mine, hard to saturate. And he could have rushed down this tower. He did not do that either. I think he could have played this a lot better and actually had me by the balls because of my misplays in Dark Age and in early Feudal Age. I think I should have been more aggressive with my tower, first tower here instead of second, and taken 4 villagers instead of only 2, and yeah. Now he's finally got the resources to go for fletching, but you see by my resources, I have so many resources in the bank because my villagers aren't idled all the time in the towers. And I have so much food, so I'm clicking castle, and yeah, his food does not look good. This situation, clear up my army, go for a counter attack, because he actually still has more army than I do, believe it or not. Take those deer and go market, go castle as fast as possible to get rid of the towers. That's probably what he should have done. And instead he got more upgrades for his archers, preparing for a full feudal war that was not going to take place. Because in this map, it's a Nomad start, you actually want to go castle pretty soon, because it's so hard to defend your map. It's really open, you have a lot of spread out resources, and you have to... rip. So I also got knights out. I delayed my upgrades for the knights to get better eco. And yeah, 2 stable knights, standard stuff. Still 2 ranges only, and skirms. Yeah. GG, because he was out of food. He could have gone south, but he did not. And in this map, you know that there's always deer around this middle river. It's always like that. So if he didn't have scouting info, he should have just hope for his luck, hope for the best and go down. And fighting towers with archers, I'm not sure about that move either. Yeah. Okay, GG. Let's have a look at the achievements. And overall, we can see I was ahead in all departments. My kill-death ratio was quite nice, and he had the armor lead. He did not make use of his army correctly. He could have had the game, I'm sure. And yeah, a lot of stone. Especially in late feudal, I did not build enough towers. I should have towered my own base up, but since he didn't attack, I wasn't punished. And yeah, earlier uptimes, a lot more researchers because I had the food again, and a lot more villagers because I had the food. So, GG, and I'll see you all next time.